Hello everyone, welcome to JIRA training. In this tutorial, we will learn how to search the test cases and do bulk changes to the test cases in JIRA. So in order to search your issues, any type of issues in JIRA, you can either go to the issues tab at the top and click on search for the issues. Right. So it will open the search page and you can select the project for which you want to do the search, or you can select all the project. So this is all the basic filter that you can use to search for any issue. So for example, I want to search the test cases in Moomba project. So I'll just select the project and I'll select the type as test. So it will list all the test cases under Moomba project, and that's the simple search that you can, basic search that you can use. Now, there is another option if you have installed Zephyr and you want to search the test cases only. So you can search through the Zephyr plugin as well. So just go to the tests tab at the top and you can click on search tests. So which will list the same result as you have done for the basic search. So if you are going searching the issues through the basic search, then you have to select the project and the type as test. Otherwise, you can directly go to the tests and search for the tests within that project, and it will by default select those filters for you, the project and the test case. A project selection comes from the project that you are in at the moment. So as you can see, current project that I have selected is Moomba project. So by default, that is populated here if you go for searching the test cases, right? Now the second part in the tutorial is to do the bulk changes and see what operations are available for the test cases when you try to do the bulk changes, and what are the advantages of doing the bulk changes. So at the moment I have searched all the test cases in the Moomba project. So let's see what all operations are available for the bulk changes. So to do bulk change, you just need to click on that tools cogwheel in the extreme right hand corner and click on all 6 issues. Okay, it will list the test cases that you have. So it depends, like how many test cases you want to do the bulk change for. So you can select all, or you can select some from the list. So for example, for last 2 test cases, I want to change the assignee. So I can just select last 2 and click on next, and I can say edit issues, right? And here you can see the operation details, right? So you have different options available. So let's see the assignee field, because I want to change the assignee for the last 2 issues. So I'll click on change assignee and then change it to Mary. All right, and then click on next and confirm. So you'll see editing 2 issues, bulk operation is in progress, and it's 50% complete. So now it's complete, bulk operation is 100% complete. So those 2 issues you have changed the assignee, so that should be updated. So click on acknowledge, right? And now you can see there are 2 test cases. 3 test cases assigned to Mary. The last 2 are the ones which we did through the bulk update. All right. Now let's try some other options. So select the issues, or maybe I'll select just one that is assigned to John. Click next. I'll explain what all options are available when you click on edit. So what all options are available in the edit issues? You can see you can change the issue type if you want to. You can change the priority, fixed version, or the affected version. You can change the component in bulk. So rather than changing it one by one, you can add component in bulk or change the component in bulk. For the test cases, you can change the assignee in bulk. You can change the reporter rather than going and changing the reporter or assignee one by one. If you would know that you want to assign 15 test cases or 20 test cases to a particular tester in your team, you can directly select all those 15 and change the assignee. You can change the environment. So for example, you want to run particular test cases in Windows with IE, Internet Explorer, and then you want similar test cases to be executed in Mac and Safari combination. So you can change those details as well. You can change the due date. You can change the comment or labels, epic link, or the sprint. So there are multiple options available when you can select the values that you want to change in bulk for the test cases, right? I'll go back and see the other options available for the bulk change. So if you click next, you can see you have the option to move issues as well, right? So you can move issues to new projects and issue types. So for example, you have another project and you want to move the current issues or move the current test cases to the new project, then you have the possibility to do that. So for example, if I click on move issues and click next, now you can see current is a Moomba project, and then you can select the project that you want to move it to. So for example, I want similar test cases to be executed for Moomba app as well. So I'll select Moomba app, and then you have a mapping of the type of the issue. So currently we are working on the test cases, so we'll map test cases to the test. Just select uh, default test and then click next, and it will move the current 6 test cases in Moomba project to a new project, which is Moomba app. So you don't have to write all these test cases again in Moomba app. So you can just move it and update it according to the requirements for the Moomba app. Okay, because almost functional test cases will be kind of similar, be it like an app or a website. Okay, so you can leverage the current test cases to um, for your app as well. Okay, I'll cancel this operation as well, and let's have a look at the other operations available. So you can transition issues. So transition issues is transitioning the workflow. So for example, you want to bulk change the status of the workflow of the issues. So for example, test cases are currently um, in to-do status, and you want to change it to in progress. All of the test cases, you can select in progress, or you want to move it to done, then select the done and follow the workflow to change it to done. All right. The next option available is to delete the issues, which is pretty straightforward. You can permanently delete the issues in Jira if you have administrator access or delete permissions. So bulk deletion is possible. So for example, there are some test cases which are not relevant anymore in the project. You can select those in bulk and delete those issues. Fifth option is the watch issues. So watch issues very important. Say you are working as a test manager or test lead in a project, and you want to see what all updates are going in the issues or in the test cases. Then you can select the test cases in bulk and select watch issues, and you will be able to get notifications of all the updates happening in those particular test cases or the issues that you subscribe yourself for the watch issues. Stop watching issues is another straightforward um, option that you can stop watching issues that you have previously selected to watch. And the last option is to adding the test cases to cycle. So as you know, like in software testing life cycle, you create the test cases, you have the test preparation work, and then there is, once you are prepared with the test cases, those test cases are um, approved by the BAs or the stakeholders, then you execute those test cases on the build versions that are available for the product. So in order to execute, you need to create the test cycle and add the test cases in the particular cycle. Say for example, version 1, version 2, and version 3, so like that. So you can add test cases in bulk to a particular cycle rather than dragging, dropping, or adding one by one. So if you select add test cases to a cycle, so you can select the project for which you want to add the test cases. You can select the version. So say for example, I want to test the version 2 and the cycle is on line 2.1, and I want to say all these test cases are the UI test cases. So I'll select the folder as UI test cases and confirm. And all these test cases will be added to the test cycle. Okay, so bulk operation, once it's complete, just acknowledge. So all these test cases will be added to the test cycle. So these are all, like bulk operations available for the test cases specifically, or any other issue type in Jira. In the next session, we will learn how you can export test cases from Jira and what are different export options available in Jira. Thank you.